Oh, look at this. In many parts of the world, the new year is already here. We've seen fireworks and celebrations in several countries as people ring in 2025. Here in central Indiana, of course, we've still got 1 hour to go. So thanks so much for joining us tonight on this New Year's Eve. I'm Jenny Runovich in for Scott Swan, here with Angela Buckman. And you know, a lot of people are out celebrating tonight, and they could run into some slick roads.
Especially as the temperatures start to drop. But so far, so good. The road's just wet, and the rain is finally starting to move out. It was a soggy last day of 2024 for us. As you can see on radar, the area of rain is thinning, and it continues to make its way south and southeast. At times, this is mixed with a few flakes of snow, but that's about it. We do still have some steady light rain on the southeast side of Marion County, south into Shelbyville. Also some rain just south of Greencastle. Connorsville still getting wet at this hour, but the rain will wind down over the next few hours. Good news here, temperatures well above freezing. It is colder. We're in the middle and upper 30s, and the numbers will drop from here eventually into the upper 20s overnight. That's when we could see a few slick spots early tomorrow morning.
Angela, thank you. You know, despite the rain and cold, people still made their way out to celebrate New Year's Eve in downtown Indianapolis. Our Chase Howell is downtown for us tonight. And Chase, how's it going out there?
I will tell you right now, Jenny, I'm here on Meridian Street between Louisiana and Georgia, and it's popping down here. I mean, take a look at this line in front of Brothers. It goes clear down underneath the railroad tracks. And over here in front of Park and Rec, you can see the line just goes all the way down towards Tiki Bob's. But listen, the message is the same from police. They say if you're either out and about at a bar, if you're at a house party, if you're caught drinking behind the wheel of a car, listen, the only thing that you'll be kissing on New Year's is your driving privileges away.
Many will be raising a glass to 2025, but having one too many could land you in jail if you're caught driving.
If you feel buzzed, don't get behind the wheel and drive.
Sergeant Matt Ames is with Indiana State Police. He says troopers will be on the roads looking to see if someone is driving under the influence beyond just alcohol.
We're looking for other key indicators where not someone's on methamphetamine, someone's smoking marijuana out here. They're looking for those key indicators, and then they will conduct a DUI investigation.
Over in downtown Indianapolis, many will be heading out to the bars to ring in the new year.
This is New Year's Eve, and New Year's Eve always brings a lot of festivities.
Tommy Thompson is an officer with IMPD. He says the department anticipates a lot of people to hit the town, so they've beefed up patrols.
We will have increased traffic enforcement for OVWI, DUI enforcement, as well as our district officers that normally work will be out working, ensuring that our community remains safe.
Both Thompson and Ames asked drivers to plan ahead if drinking will be part of their celebration. For those using Uber or Lyft, Sober Ride Indiana is offering $10 off to get you home safely. So let's say you're leaving Coach's in downtown Indianapolis and heading home to Broad Ripple around 12:30 in the morning. According to Uber, it'll cost you about $18, but with that voucher, you're paying under $10.
Yeah, and police are also saying that they need your help in spotting any type of drunk driving. They say if you see people veering off the road, if they're maybe lagging at a green light, or they may be going too fast or too slow underneath the speed limit or above the speed limit, to call 911. Reporting here in Indianapolis, Chase Howell, 13 News.
Yeah, let's hope everybody stays safe. Chase, thank you. As we get ready for the clock to strike midnight, police are also reminding people not to fire a gun in the air as they celebrate. Unfortunately, IMPD says officers respond to these kinds of calls every year on December 31st. Police say it's dangerous, and of course, it could end in criminal charges. Right now, Airbnb is cracking down on parties at properties listed on its website. The short-term rental company rolled out new technology to help stop those unauthorized events ahead of New Year's Eve. So here's how it works. The technology analyzes information like the length of the trip, type of listing, the distance between the listing and the guest location, and the date of reservation. Jonathan Holm has hosted guests at his Airbnb on the South Side during big events like Taylor Swift All-Star Weekend and the 500. He says, yep, he's experienced the kind of parties Airbnb is trying to prevent.
I had one where they literally had a bouncer, and he's like, oh, it's cool, we got a bouncer. And I'm like, this is a tiny apartment. I'm like, you can't, I'm like, that don't make me feel better that you have a bouncer. Why you have a bouncer? That means people you don't know are coming.
According to Airbnb, during the last New Year's holiday, its anti-party technology stopped 33,000 people it considers high risk for parties. 450 of those were from Indiana. Well, tonight, investigators in Hamilton County are searching for 2 people after a multi-county crash. This all started with a woman reporting her husband was threatened with a gun near Fortville. When officers tried to stop the suspect's car, they say the driver took off, sparking a chase. It went through Hancock and Madison counties before entering Henry County. Now, the car eventually crashed, and witnesses told police 2 people ran. Anyone with information on the suspects in this case should call the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. Well, now to an arrest linked to a woman's death on the south side of Indianapolis. Police say the victim was brutally beaten. Officers found her early Monday morning at Sycamore Apartments near Madison Avenue and Stop 11 Road. Investigators tell 13 News with the help of neighbors, they were able to track down the 22-year-old suspect to apartments in Greenwood. They took him into custody with the help of SWAT officers. Police say they're happy to have caught a suspect so quickly, but they say one victim is simply too many.
These are not numbers, just numbers. These aren't just people. They're loved ones from a family who no longer has. This victim is gone forever. No goodbye, violently taken from them.
Police say the victim and suspect in this case knew each other. According to IMPD, police have investigated 208 homicides this year, and we can see how that compares to previous years. Take a look here. There were 217 homicides last year, 226 in 2022, 270 in 2021, and then 246 in 2020.